We're just gonna start right now because I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Okay, no music. Sorry. Okay, and of course, my father doesn't watch the entire fucking Heat season, not one fucking game. Show interest in anything at all into the game, and he calls me right now. As soon as I press stream, he calls me. We're gonna smoke a joint. We're gonna smoke a bowl. We're gonna smoke the fucking peak. We're gonna smoke. I have some fucking mushrooms that I'm actually really considering taking right now. And I don't know. Maybe I should call some other people that I used to know, do some cocaine or something. Because I don't know. I need something. I need something to feel like I'm alive. Um, I know I didn't do the last cultura because I told you before, man. I don't have time for do this shit. You know, I don't have time to fucking do culturas when they lose. I'm not gonna give you a cultura. What the fuck? Yeah, pissed off. I would have been the whole time just bitching about cultura, which is why I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now because I didn't do it last time, and I felt like, well, you know, if you do it now, people are like, I say, and even though nobody watches the show, it gives a shit, to be honest with you. So I don't know why I feel guilty to like nobody that exists. It's like I feel guilty for one person that comes by the show. It's like, who the fuck is this guy? Ah, oh, fuck him. He's complaining a lot. He cultura, he cultura, he cultura. I'm studiomogura, studiomogura. You know, hit me up at the PayPal and the CashApp to support my film. Trying to get it off the ground. Hopefully after the season, you know, I'm just gonna focus on that because I got nothing else better to do. So fuck it. If you don't want to donate, you want something tangible, buy my book, Full Moon Nights, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble, both in softcover and hardcover. It's a chronicle of the Miami rave scene in the early 2000s. Check it out if you like crazy shit, people doing drugs and fucking and doing all crazy fucking shit and not giving a fuck. Hit up the fucking Octo Taco blog or the comic shop, but I mean, you don't care, you know, and the T-Public, you don't care either. It's our semi t-shirts, you don't care. And then my music, a new album coming out. Here's the fucking proof that it exists and it's real and I'm not fucking talking shit. There you go. That's the album cover. It comes out on August 15th. But, you know, whatever. Pre-order it if you want. It's fucking $6. Do you have $6 right now? Yes, you have $6 right now. You can give $6. You fucking give $6 to the guy who fucking delivered Uber for the pizza tonight for the game, bro. You give that motherfucker $6. Like, no problem. Like, he didn't give a shit. You know, and that guy didn't do nothing for you. He bought you a pizza that give you the shits right now. You know, because you're upset stomach, because of the heat gain and all that. You don't give a fuck. Connected. See? At least if you buy $6 with the fucking music, you know, you have music forever, and you can listen to that shit forever when you're all fucking pissed off and depressed. But, you know, you don't want that. So, fuck you. Alright, so, there you go. Those are the ads. I hate Cody Zeller with every fiber of my being so much. I hate him so much. I just hate him. If I saw him on the street, I will break his fucking knees. I'll hit him with a car. I'll fucking accuse him of fucking rape. I don't know. Sorry. I know that's horrible to say, but I hate him so much. I just despise that man with everything in my life. But I've never hated someone so much like that. I've never hated. I hate him for making me hate him. For making me this evil fucking thing, this evil fan that just this Jet, you know, the Jet fan came out with me. You know, the Jet fan has come out, and it's like I hate him for that. I hate him. I hate him for making me fucking feel this way. These motherfuckers hurt my hernia tonight, bro. Me está doliendo a pingao, fucking Cody Zeller. Me tiene ahí for fucking 5 minutes como que I said, he's gonna save the world. Fucking hate you, Spo. I'm sorry. I don't give a shit, bro. Don't bring me this Spo as the fucking greatest coach of all time. Anybody can be the greatest coach of all time. Look at this motherfucker. First time coaching, he's the greatest coach of all time, apparently. After he waxes the floor with Spo and goes and wins the series, and they declare history, and then they go win the championship against a shitty ass fucking Denver team that's totally set up for us to win. You know, they're gonna declare this Celtics team like the greatest fucking Celtics team of all time, and they're gonna declare that this guy's the coach of the century, and he defeated the fucking evil Spo and all this kind of shit. And frankly, to be completely honest with you, this is a lot because I think this is a loss. You know, we're not gonna go in there. I have no zero expectation that we're gonna win. We can't win anymore. We gave up. You know, we got to 3-0 and that's it. You know, at 4 they handed it to us at 4. We had it. The refs were giving us the call. Scott Foster was giving us calls, and Jimmy Butler just didn't want it. He was like, I don't want to do it. I want someone else to do it. Jimmy Butler, I don't want to. I'm sorry, but right now, as of now, my friend, you're a fraud. The whole fucking you getting in someone's face and being all fucking tough and what the fuck was that? What was that? That's bullshit. That's bullshit, bro. I've seen motherfuckers like you all the time at fucking Hialeah, bro. All the time. Getting in motherfuckers' face and shit like that, but the motherfucker throws down, bro. I want to see Jimmy Butler throw down. Right now, I want to see him throw down because I guarantee you he's not going to fucking throw down. Jimmy Butler, he just talk. He's talk, bro. Right now, he's just talk. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me no. Don't tell me how can you say that about Jimmy Butler. Oh, look at you. Just no. You were up 3-0. You have no business being where you're at right now. Could have lost 2 fucking games and still pulled this shit off, bro. Celtics weren't even that good tonight. They weren't even that good tonight. You were just that bad. Look how good everybody else around you, Gabe, everybody else did their job. It was just literally Bam and literally Butler that just couldn't fucking figure it out, didn't know what to do. Bam is just, I hate Bam so much, bro, because he just, when he plays good, he looks like he's amazing, you know, right? But he's so often, so more than he plays good, he plays bad. And he plays like he doesn't know how to play or control his body like he's fucking Gumby. And that's why people call his ass Gumby. Like he's fucking like, like he can't even fucking reach the ball. There's so many times he's just like, I'm supposed to get the ball? Oh, you're throwing me the ball? That's the one thing I fucking hate about Bam so much. He's like in the paint. He's the fucking practically the center. And you know it's the plays for him. And they throw him the ball. He's like, oh. It's like, what do you expect's gonna happen? You're playing basketball. It's like, what do you think? What are you doing? You're playing soccer? You think they're gonna kick it to you? Every goal, look at the tape. His whole career is like that, dude. It's really frustrating. He's such a frustrating player because he has a lot of potential, but he still looks like he's trying to figure it out. And it's like, dude, you're not like a first or second year player in this shit, bro. You're like one of the top players in the league. Both you and Butler. You guys are not young. It's time to do this shit. And I'm sorry, bro. Like you guys set yourself up right now. You put yourself in such a bad spot, bro. Like, and this is the other thing that really fucking pisses me off about this team this year. Is that you still can't count them out. Do you know how fucking annoying that is? Do you know how annoying, go ahead, celebrate Boston and call us fucking this and that, but you don't understand, Boston, is that this team this year has really pissed us the fuck off. This has not been a fun season for us. Okay? This hasn't been a fun ride. This hasn't been like, oh, you see, you don't think that you're not the best. We know we're not the best. We literally came in this motherfucker at the A seed. We're not supposed to be here. How the fuck are we here? We're still trying to figure it out. We don't know how the fuck we got here, but yeah, we're here. And now that we're here with the 3-0 and all this shit, ready to take it off, now you're going to take it away from us? Do you know what that's like? You don't know what that's like. So shut the fuck up. Stop fucking acting like this is like, oh yeah, this is an amazing feat for you. You all were expected to come in here and wipe the floor with us 4-0. You were supposed to come in and just be the best fucking team because you're the Celtics coming in for the LA Chiefs championship, and oh my god, the Celtics, and oh, the Celtics, can the Celtics do it? 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 Oh yeah, and they're playing the Heat, by the way. But can the Celtics do it? Yes, the Celtics are going to do it. I think they will. Celtics. That's all that's happened. That's all that's happened since they've gone down 3-0. It's as if they purposely allowed them to go down 3-0 so just so they can let the refs bring them fucking back from the dead. Let me tell you something, the refs were horrible. I don't give a fuck. I will go down with some motherfucker telling me, oh, you're just complaining about it. You know what, bro? Fuck you, man. Go back and watch that game. You didn't know, not even the announcers, Reggie Miller, Stan Van Gundy, nobody knew what a flagrant one is. Nobody knew what a foul was. They were like, I don't fucking know because these guys don't know what the fuck they're doing. Referees are absolutely useless. I'm going to tell you this right fucking now. One of the first jobs that needs to be replaced by AI is refereeing. Refereeing needs to be replaced by VR and AI. And you just fucking sit motherfuckers in a room and you have them watch every fucking game and the AI is gonna fucking pick out, that's a foul. And then boom, you press a button, it'll buzzer, hey, we're calling a fucking penalty. That's all you gotta do. I can buzz somebody from right now and that shit goes off in China in like a second. Don't tell me you can't do that shit. It's not a matter of can't, it's a matter of want. It's a matter of like, motherfuckers think they need to have refs, or like there's a rule somewhere that says, oh, you have to have human referees. We can't get rid of this job because this job is so important to the fucking league and so important to the fucking game and its integrity. Gotta have fucking humans there to fuck it up. It's like the stupidest fucking thing that we still do in 2023. There are a plethora of fucking stupid things that we do in 2023, but one of them is still employ fucking human people to referee these stupid games when you can just look at the fucking video. I don't give a fuck if it takes long. Let me tell you something, bro. If you're pissed off that a game takes long, we're pissed off that baseball takes a long time because baseball is fucking boring. It's a boring fucking sport. But if the sport is exciting, if the sport is like fucking hockey, if the sport is like fucking basketball, if the sport is like fucking football or even like soccer, shit like that. Let's look at soccer. Soccer is a boring ass sport, but it's exciting to people, you know? And that shit goes on forever. That shit never fucking ends. People don't want to go home. People will stay in the fucking stadium for 3,000 fucking years if they fucking could. So don't tell me, oh, we went out. We don't want the game to go too long. Fuck you. Fuck you. Make the game go long. Give me the right fucking calls. Make sure that's a fucking foul. It may even that out between teams, bro. This is bullshit. There were so many fucking calls that were just like, what the fuck? There were 2 times that the Celtics got a 5+ fucking swing. 5+ swing. How can you beat that? That's 10 fucking plus fucking points, dude. You fucking swung the game. The Heat were there when they were down by 2. Celtics, there was a bunch of shit. I forgot what it was. A bunch of shit happened. Boom. 5-6 point swing. Jason Tatum put up fucking next 6 points right away. He get the lead by 1 point. Refs come in. No, all this bullshit. No, we're gonna fucking do this. Blah, 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 blah. Like a fucking 5 point swing. And then they do the thing where they called the review and all that shit, and that swung the game in the Heat because the Heat didn't came away with nothing. So in reality, it was 3 fucking times that the fucking referees swung the fucking game. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Fucking fire. I don't give a shit who the fuck they are, how many fucking kids they are. They're fucking fuck them. It's a privileged fucking job. That job don't need to exist, okay? A Starbucks fucking barista needs to fucking exist. A referee in any fucking sport don't need to exist anymore. That shit's done, okay? That shit is done. You don't need that shit on the fucking field anymore. You can literally replace that shit with AI. Fuck you. Feed a fucking AI. Every fucking game that's been fucking broadcast and every game that's fucking been recorded in every fucking sport and tell me that shit is not going to call the same fucking thing that a human fucking referee is going to do. Go ahead, tell me to my face. Tell me to my face. Oh, what? It's going to fucking make a call and everyone's fingers are going to be fucking deformed and shit? It's a foul. Do you think that's going to happen? No, they're just going to call the same fucking bullshit. The same bullshit. What you're fucking seeing with AI right now that it doesn't fucking do anything right is literally, imagine a baby trying to fucking draw a fucking masterpiece. Okay? Imagine that. Imagine a fucking baby right out of the fucking womb. Like your mom just spat out your little fucking sister and there's still the fucking like, ooze and shit fucking clinging to it, bro. Okay? Imagine that shit. And then you hand that motherfucker a fucking paper and a pencil and that motherfucker pumps out to you whatever you fucking tell the AI to pump out to you and that shit like looks however it fucking looks. That's what the baby just did. That's what's happening with AI. And you're like, oh, it's fucking bad. Oh, AI is stupid. Motherfucker, it's a baby. And it just drew a masterpiece. And the only thing that it fucked up is that it got the hands backward. What are we doing? In 10 fucking years, that AI will fuck you. I don't mean out of a job. I don't mean like out of an art contest. I mean, like, physically, it is going to grab you and is going to physically fuck you in 10 years. See what the fuck you do then. CULTURA. I don't know what to tell you. This is what happens. This is why I don't do it in the loss. Because I get aggressive. And I'm sorry. I'm not like this. I'm not like this. I'm chill. I'm very chill. I haven't even hit the fucking weed yet. I haven't even packed the shit yet. Because, I just got to get it out. And look, this is the last CULTURA. I only do CULTURA when there's games. And I've gotten to a point where I don't even want to do them when they lose. So I only want to do CULTURAs when they win. I like to keep it positive. There's enough negativity out there. You don't need to hear me complain. And what the fuck am I going to complain about? The same thing that you're complaining about, right? The fouls, Cody Zeller, Spo, Butler, Bam, your face on a stick, covered in jello, the motherfucker, that bastard, son of Kronos. What the fuck? That's what we're doing right now. So I don't want to go through that, I wanted to enjoy the season. And let me tell you something, like, I'm just getting this fucking shit out because I got to reel it back because the reality is we had a great season. I mean, it was a great ride. It was awesome. I mean, like, look, when you look back, to be here now with these guys. I mean, nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw this coming. Me, you go back in the CULTURAs and you're like, and I'm like, maybe there's this, maybe there's that, maybe we have a switch to flip. I don't know what's going on, maybe blah, blah, blah. And then this fucking happens. And we're like, wow, oh man, okay. And then this happens and we're like, wow, man, we're just getting our hearts ripped out. And that's literally what's happening. We're getting our hearts ripped out right now. And we know we're going to get our hearts ripped out next game. And I'm just telling you, Miami, don't worry. Just let the pain come. Just let it come and take it. And you know what? You know how to deal with pain, Miami. Sorry, I got to sit in this because it's starting to fucking bother me. But you know how to deal with pain. Miami's a city that knows how to deal with pain. So deal with the pain. That's all you got to do. Okay? Because ain't nobody gonna help us. Ain't nobody gonna save us. Tyler Hero ain't coming. And right now, I think that loss crushed us so bad. That's a loss. That's a crushing loss, dude. That's not a loss that people come back from. If the Celtics are going to win this series and come back down, 3-0, it's because they have a win like that. That's like improbable win at the last second kind of shit like that. Like we were supposed to win it at the last second, And I knew that was going to happen because this team was just, they just waited to the last second, there's just this team that is addicted to desperation. This team over the season, all these last minute games, they've become addicted to desperation. They don't feel comfortable unless they're desperate, unless their back's against the wall. They don't. Now that it's on my mind, I gotta say it. I told you about Duncan Robinson. Don't get mad at Duncan Robinson because he's the only motherfucker that was working. He was the only motherfucker that wanted it. It's the first time I've ever seen Duncan Robinson want something in his life. Being here at the Heat, first time ever. More than when it was his birthday and all this kind of shit. Like, he wanted it. He was out there. He was pissed off that nobody else was taking it. So you know what? He's going to go do it. And he did it. And I give him major fucking props for that. That $80 million was, you know what? You got it tonight. I'm so proud of you. I love it. But the reality is you're not the fucking guy, bro. Jimmy Butler was wide open for a fucking three, dude, and you should have passed it to his ass, and he would have made it. With all my heart. Because you saw how Jimmy Butler came back at the end. He had his moment. 3 free throws like that, bro, and then just stolen away because you can't block out Derek White, and Derek White's got to come in there and be the hero. So Derek White right now is like the NBA, hero. He's the best player in the NBA right now, Derek White. Derek White is the guy. He will have all the NBA. Fuck Michelob. Michelob should fucking cancel Jimmy Butler's contract as soon as the season's over and hire fucking Derek White. That's exactly what I would do. If I was Michelob Miller Lite, I would cancel that shit. I'd call Jimmy Butler, your contract's done, and we're going to give it to Derek White, and we're just letting you know. Because, he wiped the fucking floor with you. There you go. You want that fucking contract? You didn't like that shit? You don't like that shit? Well, go out there next fucking season and wipe the floor with fucking everybody. Do something with your fucking life. That's what I would do. Fuck that. China? I called Jimmy Butler tonight. Oh, you really like those shoes, right? You like that contract, right? Well, too bad. We're taking it away and we're giving it to Derek White because what the fuck are we going to do with you? You get your ass kicked by Derek White. Why are we not giving the contracts and all the money and everything to Derek White? What are you doing? You can't play against these guys anymore. The last 3 games, all of a sudden, they chopped Jimmy's legs off. And Jimmy's like half the size. Jimmy can't fucking even get up. Jimmy doesn't have any half. I think he's hurt. He's got to be hurt. The only times when Jimmy plays bad like this is because he's hurt. Because he's got a bad ankle. So why isn't he on the fucking injury report? Why isn't he being reported to be hurt? Because he's hurt. He's hurt. The only times Jimmy Butler plays this bad is when he's hurt. When Jimmy Butler's fucking healthy, he doesn't play like this. He plays fucking amazing always. You've seen him this whole playoffs, and you've seen him this playoffs. When he's hurt, he doesn't play good. He plays like shit. So what's happened in the last 3 games? He's played like shit. Why? He's hurt. Period. Don't bring this to me. He's fucking hurt. I put on the Dragic shirt because Dragic was there, and this whole series I've been thinking a lot about Dragic because I wanted Dragic to be on this team during this run. We would have had Dragic instead of fucking stupid-ass Udonis Haslem. Could have used him tonight. Good as Udonis Haslem. We need a body out there to body people. Udonis Haslem. I'm going to give a good speech tonight. The fuck was Udonis Haslem saying in halftime? Let me tell you. Udonis Haslem, can you do me a favor? Just one night, shut the fuck up. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't give your rah-rah speeches. Don't give your this. Don't say nothing. Okay? Don't say shit, please. Keep it to yourself. Can't wait till you retire. I cannot wait till Udonis Haslem is gone from this game and gone from this team. So we don't have, you don't have to deal with the fucking UD fucking myth and all that bullshit and all the fucking fake ass fanfare. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You had your moment with the big three. We really appreciate it, but that's it. You haven't given us shit since. I don't want you as a coach. I want your ass on the court bodying somebody. Fucking lighting somebody up, bro. And you don't offer that, so get away from me. And go, what are you gonna do? What? Go, you have money. Go, you have money, you have car, you have fame, you have fortune. Go, just go, leave us be. Because if you're not gonna go out there and fucking break Tatum's legs, I don't wanna hear your mouth. Did you see Hayward Highsmith tonight? No. Did you see Yurtsevin tonight? No. You're gonna see Hayward Highsmith next game, put up 25 fucking points. Be like the best player in the area. Caleb Martin will be in the Lakers right now. Right now, Caleb Martin, go to the Lakers. Gabe, go to the Lakers. Duncan Robinson, go to the Lakers. This whole team is going to get plucked by LeBron James and the Lakers. This whole team. And they're going to win a championship. And we're going to get stuck here with Butler, Bam, and whoever the fuck else. And we ain't going to do shit. Because right now, these guys, I mean, what do you want me to do? But you have 3 chances to beat these guys. 1 at home. Well, what do you expect me to do? Just still be behind you? I am behind you. I'm always behind you. I'm a Heat fan. Of course I'm behind you. But you humiliated me tonight. You made us all look so far. You made Miami look fucking bad. We're on the internet right now fucking dealing with all the fucking Celtics fans calling us fucking assholes. The fuck you want us to do? Be happy? Oh no, we still have one more game. That fucking game is a game 7 Eastern Conference Finals in Boston. We're like, it's like that's like the mecca of basketball at this point right now. Not even fucking stupid New York Knicks bullshit. Can you get Madison Square Garden? Get that Garden out of here because nobody calls that shit the Garden. Now they're talking about, when they say the Garden, they're talking about TD Garden. Okay, so fuck you. Fuck you with that shit. This is gonna be the greatest night for NBA right now. Because they're going to crown the Celtics the kings of the fucking Eastern Conference, and they're going to make them the favorite for the whole thing, and they're going to give them everything that they fucking want. A fucking red carpet to the fucking NBA Finals. Because you can't fucking close it out twice at home. Twice! And it's not like they were good tonight. They were bad tonight, though. The Celtics were not good tonight. Even the other night when they were hitting every shot, you could have won that game. I've seen you win the game. Sorry, I had to grab this thing. It's an absolute shame, man. It's an absolute shame because it's just... Gonna have to fucking deal with this, and this is something that's gonna this is shit that happens to you. This shit that happens to you stays with you. These are losses and historic fucking ass kickings that stay with you. Not for like a year. We're talking about like a century. This is how motherfuckers become the Detroit Lions. I'm telling you right now. From some shit like this. So don't be surprised. You'll be better off if you're not surprised. As a Jet fan, I can tell you, you'll be better off. I'm not surprised. You'll just be better off, bro. Don't waste your time. This was so bad. No one's gonna give us a chance. Not even me. I don't give us a chance. Why the fuck me? What the fuck you can think? I'm gonna bet on the Celtics. I want to make money. At least if I bet on the Celtics, it won't be so bad. They'll lose and I'll win. But I'm gonna bet on the Celtics, dude. Fuck it. I'm gonna put $25 in the fucking Celtics. Why not? We know they're gonna lose, right? If you know they're gonna lose, and we're so sure that they're gonna lose, why is it so bad for us not to put money on it? All of Miami should bet on the Celtics. Fuck it, right? I'm putting every single fucking weed that I have. There's 4 different kinds of weed. One of them is like 36, 33%. I'll tell you all of them right now. I'm just taking a little nug off of each of them. This is the banana bread, 28%. This was the Super Boof at 28%. This was the Iverson 8th at 27%. And this is the Snacks at 33%. I'm gonna just grind the shit out of this thing. Okay. Just listen to the sounds. This is the heat season being grinded by this green grinder. This grinder's green, actually. And it's being grinded by the fucking goddamn Celtics. So this is the heat season being grinded. We're gonna smoke that shit. Like they got smoked tonight. Last second bullshit fucking ass goddamn fucking stupid ass shot, motherfucker. Fight Derek White. Fucking asshole. Okay. So it's gone. It's done. Get my little tray here. Binks tray, but it's just all dirty. I know I gotta come at it with alcohol and the whole thing, but I'm just like, whatever. Okay, I just want to kind of clean it out so I get all the cat hair, and it's fine. Feels a little sticky. Yeah, it's still sticky. Come on. No, you know what? Don't worry about it. Here, get the cat. Go post the show. For a second. Sorry, fucking, taking my time. Doing whatever the fuck you want. Who cares, right? This is gonna be an epic CULTURA because it's the last one. I don't plan on making the next one. I don't plan on doing a game 7 because I imagine we're gonna lose. So I just want to take my time with this one. I don't give a fuck, and so we're gonna roll it. What do we do? These guys. I would say they tried their little hearts out, but I don't really feel like they did. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I could say so many things about him, but this heat has put us through the ringer. This team has put us through the ringer this season, so I don't want to waste my time anymore being like, oh, it was this or it was that or no, they're fucking assholes. That's what it was. Be real about that shit. They were fucking assholes. They're major fucking assholes. Sorry, these guys. Bits. Now the cat's gonna get on the fucking keyboard because the cat wants attention and the cat wants really food. So she's figured out, let me get on the keyboard and I can fucking piss him off. That's what she's doing right now. So, okay, so this is our Binsk. Check it out. This is my tray. My Binsk. It's one tray that I have, and then I have this other tray by Octo. I forgot her name. Octo Taco Resina. I follow her on Instagram. Octo Taco Resina, like resin. She made me this. Great. This was $25. This was awesome. Look at it. It's like shiny and beautiful and shit. Still kind of nasty because I had like coffee on it and stuff. But I use it like a lot of times to keep my bowl from slipping around and stuff like that from falling out. So I know my bowl's always on there. And my coffee's on there. So it's a nice stable little surface. Or maybe breaking up weed and I put weed on there. But ever since I got this tray by Binsk, I pretty much just use this exclusively. Because I have another little True Leaf little thing. But I use it as an ashtray. Like as a secondary little ashtray thing, in case I got it going and it's over. So yeah, so we crushed up all our 4 different kinds of fucking weed from the flowery. That's just all crazy. And then I've got a little bit of extra ground that I've just collected over a while now from different fucking weed, and I had bought some ground, I think, and so I'd like to add that just to like, so it helps with the with everything. It's kind of fattens up the joint a little. Okay, and then I got this like little lotto ticket, and I just taped it up, and this has been my little funnel. And so I usually put a little, the first little thing I put is a stem. So just to block up the bottom. Okay. And now we're gonna feed. We're gonna drop all the fucking good shit. This shit's just pure fucking goodness. Okay. And drop any keef that got collected. I'm just gonna just drop it right there. Okay. And since we can and we have to, now I can, because I put the little bottom of the thing, it kind of plugs it up a little, so now I can just put it down. And we've got some sativa keef. We have a very little bit of sativa keef that we're gonna throw in. We also have some indica true keef, which this shit is like really great. And we're gonna throw that in. We also have, I have wax here, but we're saving that for the fucking Puffco. I also have this live resin by Muse. Cake face. It looks like, I told you about this, it looks very soft and fluffy. Looks kind of like snow. Like, actually, if I had to be honest with you, now that I look at it, it looks like yellow snow. Sorry. That's what it looks like. So we're gonna, where's my little scooper shit? My scooper thing? Gotta light this up because it's all full of weird, gross stuff. Let me get that hot. Get this because I don't remember if that had alcohol on it. I want to put it fucking explode. So good. So I'm gonna put my coffee right on my thing here, so I know it's a flat surface. I know exactly where it's at. We're gonna cover this up. So let's throw in some, just a nice little bit of that sativa keef to energize the brain a little, because you know we definitely need that right now. Can only imagine what fucking Spo's saying to them in the locker. Fucking asshole. I'm just getting this big ass fucking dab of indica keef and just throwing that in there. Just kind of balance it out so I don't fucking catch on fire. And then I'm just gonna get like this muse and just toss a couple crumbs of the muse in there. You know, this is actually better, I think, in like bud than smoking it on the fucking thing. Cause just, you know, so. This is, we're using Element rolling cones, so they're already like, they're pre kind of made for you, so all you gotta do is just put it in there and then stuff it down with like a little sticky thing that they give you. It's a little tricky, you know, you just gotta be patient. You gotta be soft-handed and just, you know, it's bad for me because my hands shake. Let me see, like, I have really bad grip, so sometimes for me it's a little, see, and I just dropped all the fucking weed. I just dropped everything, fuck, I didn't even notice it. Well, let me just try and get this back in here. Yeah, I'll try and do this. So it's, at least that's what the scooper things are. You just kind of scoop it all in there. There you go. I know I got everything. That's a lot. I'm gonna probably make both joints because it's too much. Just poke through the little funnel like that, you know, my little tool, and I push the weed through the joint, you know, little by little. The cat's just super messing around with the catness. Just push this down so it fucking fills up. What are you guys doing? I'm so weird. I'm just trying to annoy them because they want food. Saw that the game was over, so they're like, oh, it's food time. We're just, what else can we do, man? To just fucking get stoned as fuck right now. What else can we do? I'm going to the very end. It's like this fucking team wants to go to the very end, apparently. I know we can win over there. I know we have the capability. I know we have the guys. I know we have everything. This is why it bothers me. Because you know, we have if we have everything, why are we going over there? You know, it's so stupid. I don't know what to tell you. There isn't anything to tell these guys to fix other than just make the fucking ball. That's what they were saying a lot, and it was so annoying. Because Stan Van Gundy and Reggie Miller were right, you know, and they were just kind of being nice, and they were just, you know, they were like, Butler's, it's not an effort thing, you know, like, you can't get mad at Butler, you can't get mad at Bam, because they were there, it's just shit wasn't going in. Dropped again. I also didn't tell you that we also have some True Clear, which is like 90% THC, and we're just gonna slather this entire joint up in 90% THC, and then we're gonna roll it in the keef. So in this joint, there's 30% weed, two kinds of 28% weed, one kind of 27% weed, sativa keef that comes in at 33%, indica keef that comes in around 30%, the Muse cake face live resin that comes in at 74%, rolled in 90% THC, and again in keef of 30%. This is what you did to me. We're going to put this aside and we're going to make another one because we have plenty of weed here that I think I don't want to throw away. We've got I'm sorry. What do you want me to tell you? I gave you my fucking rant and exploded on you guys earlier. So it's like I got no energy anymore. You know, this game took a lot out of me, and all I got is this, dude. All I got is let's just fucking smoke and get stoned and fuck it, you know. What else are we gonna do? Fucking cry about this shit? Or I just hate how like harsh that I get online on Twitter, you know, during the game, and I feel like I'm poisoning the fucking game when I do that. And I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, but I've watched this team this whole season, and I feel like I know it enough to be like, you know, if we're gonna win or we're gonna lose within the first quarter of the game. And I really bought that sucks so much, dude. You have no idea how shitty that is, man. That like you're watching this team and like you know already that they're gonna fucking lose. Like you know they're gonna fucking lose, man. It's such bullshit. You know, and I wish it wasn't like that, but it's like that. And of all teams to give life, you give the Celtics life, and it's like, you know, should be doing this to them, and instead we set them up for one of the most glorious fucking like moments in NBA history, and it's like that's why I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch them get slaughtered. I'm just making a second one because I had leftover weed, so I want to make sure I fill up the second little thing, and I'll just put it in one of my little joint things so that it stays for. You know, I can pretty much just watch the finals. Like, I'm not gonna even watch the finals, honestly. Why would I watch the Celtics versus Nuggets? The fuck could you watch that for? Or at least watch the Heat, because the Heat's like, oh wow, that's like a great fucking story. You know, the Heat can the Heat knock off the Heat knocked off everybody in the East. Can they knock off the best in the West? That's a great story. It's a great fucking story. Too bad it's not gonna happen now, because we gotta fucking watch the Celtics now win their 18th championship. Ugh. I hope you guys enjoy that shit and love it. That's what you guys wanted. You don't complain so much about the Heat and the Heat this and the Heat that, and you guys like dislike the Heat culture shit. You guys want that shit so bad. Halfway through, you're ready to fucking dump Jason Tatum. Now he's like, oh, he's the Lord and Savior. He's the best player ever known to mankind. He's Michael Jordan now, right? I think I got bailed the fuck out, bro. Bailed the fuck out on threes. That's all. Let's just started making his threes, and all of a sudden, oh, he can do everything. Oh. So we're kind of just... almost done with this, and I want to just fill this up, dude. So I gotta scorch it down a little bit. You know, you tap it down to the cone. Get a little feel right there, and I get it back inside. Trying to get this last little bit. So there's a little waste, and whatever's left, we'll just pack in the fucking thing. I just want to make sure I get as much as I can. That's gonna be it. One of the most fucking disturbing fucking things is how, if you hear the song Kate Bush, the running up the hill, if you hear that song once, it stays in your head forever. That song is literally the fucking Ringu. It's The Grudge. That song. And fuck that. Okay. So we got two nice little J's right here. See? Two nice J's. Look at that. Beautiful. And I just mixed them up. So I don't know which one's which. So we're gonna go with that one, because I think that was the first one that I rolled in. We got our little flowery gastropub. This is a joint from Gastropub, which so you can see the difference. Okay. This is the joints that you get from the dispensary, and this is the one that I just made myself right now. This is a gram. So I don't know what this is, because I put a lot of fucking weed in that shit. Let's just rip all this shit right now and just fucking get hard. Ready? Let's do it. Duncan Robinson took shots Caleb Martin should have. But Duncan Robinson was open. It was his shot to take. Those were his moments. And he missed them. Those were his moments. Those were like, that was the moment that he would have. That was his moment. He missed it. He missed it. He made it. He didn't make it. He's not that guy. He failed, you know. Because he's gonna put up 25 points next game. Is he gonna put up 12? Is he gonna put up 9, maybe 6 points? You don't even think he's gonna do that. I told you, and you didn't believe me. You thought I was joking. You thought it was a joke. You thought it was me. Oh, this guy's crazy. With this fucking alien shit. He thinks it's funny. You think I was fucking lying? You think this was an act? I was being dead serious. If aliens land, threaten us with our destruction, tell us Duncan Robinson has to hit a 3, wide open, nobody around him. If he makes it, we go. We leave you alone. If he misses it, we blow up the planet. I am pushing the button. I'm not even letting Duncan Robinson take the shot. You don't have to take the shot. I know he's going to miss it. I've been telling you this all season. The man misses open shots. He misses the moment. He's not good like that. He's good. He's the epitome of this team, which is only good under pressure. He's only good when he's like throwing a miracle up fucking shot. It was a miracle that he had conviction tonight and he just goes up and he takes a shot. That's a miracle. That's not Duncan Robinson being good. That's a fucking miracle. If Duncan Robinson does that shit 3 times in 3 different games, you give him sainthood. You understand me? If you see Duncan Robinson play like that in 2 more games, you make him a saint. Because what you saw tonight was a fucking miracle. An absolute waste, bro. Absolute wasted opportunity. And I'm not, I'm not gonna feel like, give me that pena. No, because you know what? If the Boston Celtics were in the same position 3 games ago, where they were feeling pretty fucking shitty, and they were like, this is like unacceptable. We're gonna fire everybody, blah 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 blah, all this kind of shit, and ¿qué tú quieres? Tú hiciste esto. You made your bed. Now I'm putting I'm wrapping the oil around the joint. It's like honey. It's like a web. It's very webby. I gotta heat this a little bit. Heat it so that when you go with it like that, it just kind of spreads it out more evenly. Not to fucking waste like a fuck ton, You don't really need a lot. Like I covered this thing completely in it because I'm fucking depressed right now. But you really don't need a lot. It's literally 90% for like a little fucking drop. This shit will put you out. So we're just gonna do a little mix of the indica keef right now and some of the sativa, so it's a little bit of hybridy, so doesn't kill you. Put a little bit of both. I just need to rub it on it. Get a little bit of sativa. You rub it on it. That's enough. The first hit, I'm already stoned. But after the first hit, I'm gonna be so fucking stoned that I won't finish this probably. And I'm like, I'm gonna hit the Puffco, I'm gonna hit this, I'm gonna hit that, I'm gonna hit my fucking face, I'm gonna hit your face, I'm gonna hit your mom, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to sleep. You know why? Because these motherfuckers went to sleep. You can see it. It's covered. And 90% THC and keef. Now I gotta suck this thing again. This freaking cat hair got on it. I don't even know what oil this is. I do need a. Get a pair of scissors here. Cut the little tip. There you go, and it's been circumcised. Now it's good. Now it's a man. I'm not gonna wait for you. I have to take off my glasses because I can't see. Well, make sure you get it an even light before you can get a pull. So that's a good even light. Jesus, wow. We're gonna switch to fucking flipping out mode. But I can't find it because this thing is, of course, all the way in the fucking back. So we're gonna flip to a flipping out mode. Noir style. And I'm gonna bring you the interrogation of the Miami Heat. Excuse me, Mr. Spolstra. First question. Cody Zeller. Answer, please. We thought he was going to do something? You thought he was going to play good? What does he play good? Please explain to the court right now how this man has played good at any moment in the season. Give us an accolade. Can you, Mr. Spolster? Give us a moment in time, space, reality, this season where this man, Cody Zeller, was good. Kyle Lowry. Sorry, this thing is really strong. Like, my God, I went a little overboard. I admit. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm scared. It's Game 7 imposter. What do you want me to do? Kyle Lowry. Can you please explain where your ass went? Can't make a goddamn jumper? Why is it all of a sudden, for the beginning of the season, it was like the brilliant move to put you on the biggest fucking guy on the other team. Still doing that shit. Can you believe that? Eastern Conference Finals and they're putting Kyle Lowry on the biggest motherfucker on the other team? What are we doing? It's crazy. This shit is crazy. Wild. I'm sorry. I really don't do joints very often, as you have seen. I enjoyed Gabe Vitz's play today. Though it wasn't much. Caleb Martin. Enjoy him. For he will not be here much longer. No way. Why would he? Would you? That's all I got. Because then I'm just going to go back to Duncan Robinson. I could go to Max Juice. Max Juice! On the stand! Where were you in the night of the 27th in Miami? Between the hours of 8:30 p.m. and 11. Sir. Inquiring minds would like to know. I go back to you, Exposure. Supposed. Sorry, this stuff is like crazy. This is like really intense, actually. Like, I didn't expect this. I'm gonna probably have to take a break because fuck, bright. Wait till that being gone. This is. Everything got bright all of a sudden. It's really weird. Eric Spoelstra. Where were you? May 27th in the fourth quarter. You know what I noticed? Jimmy Butler didn't take a break in the fourth. Saw that shit? Didn't take a break in the fourth. Didn't get anything done to the 2 minutes left. Appreciate you. Whatever you do. Okay? I can't play basketball. I can't go out there and do it for Jimmy. I can't, I go one-on-one and Jimmy's going to break my knees. I know that. I'm not saying I'm better than him or the game more than him. But I'm saying as an audience member, as someone who has lived on this planet 41 fucking years, someone who has watched sports 41 fucking years, probably 42 if you count all the time I was in the womb. Like, yo, we see this shit. If I see Cody Zeller in the game one more fucking time, I will fucking have an aneurysm. And I will tell my parents with my last fucking dying breath to sue the fucking Miami Heat and Eric Spoelstra. That son of a bitch. Do you think it's like racist or something? I'm gonna put this out because yeah, de pinga. This shit was intense. I'm so high that I'm not even high. This shit was so strong it turned yourself off. I didn't do nothing. It was just like you don't have to do anything. The joint is so stoned from itself. Oh shit, I almost broke it. Fuck it, because I hit this thing. Stupid little cable that's right here. But I've everywhere. There's like this little cable. But I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, we got this. Perfect. Right there. There you go. I need something to drink. Because I'm dying right now. And I almost, right there, I saw that shit and I was like, I'm gonna break that shit. But I put that shit in the wrong spot when I knew I shouldn't have put it there. I couldn't even taste my drink. I think that weed gave me COVID. This is like unfucking real, bro. This is absolutely fucking terrifying. I've been in darkness since game 4, to be honest with you. Like, after game 4, I was like, I'm not even gonna pretend to be alive for the next couple of days because I'm gonna fast forward through time and space. And I'm gonna get to Saturday, game 6, which is the real game that we really need to worry about because that's the game that's played at home. And that's our best chance to win. So there's no point in me even watching game 5 or even like living the next couple days. Just getting into like a cocoon and like waiting in darkness, like in like a fucking isolation chamber until today. And when the game came on, it was like, well, I was like released into the world. Now, I'm like, I have no purpose now because I know that we're gonna lose next game, so there's no purpose to even like. But I don't want to do anything until the next game, so I'm gonna put myself in isolation again to like get to the next game as quickly as fucking possible, and it's gonna be for nothing because we're gonna fucking get totally destroyed. Like we're gonna get annihilated. We are gonna get absolutely killed. They're gonna cut our heads off in front of everybody. Someone might get, like, molested. It's just a fact. That's what happens when you're like, when you're conquered. And this is what's happening right now. Is this team and this organization is being conquered. Maybe the Borg was a bad analogy. But I just thought to myself, the Borg never go away. It's not even about that, like, you beat the Borg. Because they've never beaten the Borg. Even like now when they had the latest shit in Picard. They didn't beat the Borg. The Borg's still out there. Somewhere. They'll be back. They'll always come back. There's periods where the Borgs are dominant. There's civilizations that the Borg triumphs over. And more so than that, at some point the Borg do, like, create some kind of, like, peace treaty with the Federation. It's just, they just can't keep the peace. They're like Russia. That's basically the Borg. We don't want to be Russia. We want to be Ukraine. We want to be the ones. And I figured we are we are the underdogs. The Celtics are the Russians. That's Russia. They're the ones who always win. The ones who have the titles are the ones with this, oh, look at us. We have a huge army and all that stuff. And look at us. We've got undrafted guys. We're like, we got nothing. You're sending us out there with, like, pitchforks. But then all of a sudden, like, we go up 3-0 and the entire world just turns against us. And the entire world starts to act as if we're the big three. And we're the villain that needs to be stopped. This has got to be stopped. The Celtics aren't going to get their 18th championship. Can't let Miami have 4. Oh my God. I'm like wheezing from the fucking joint. That's why I don't like really doing joints, because joints, to me, I find it a waste. Excuse me. I find it a waste. I find also it, like, Not only do you waste a lot of weed on one fucking person or whatever, but you also waste up in the air because it's constantly on. So it's like you don't really smoke all that. You lose half of that because you're holding it, and I just can't hit it as much. That's why you usually do joints with a lot of people. But I just needed to cut through reality in the plane of existence sharply, and so I to see if there's something behind, you know, to see if there's something out there that we can reach out and we can grab onto and hope. And I mean, there is, of course there is. That's why it's such a strange reflection staring back at me. Like I look and I see into the abyss and I don't see darkness. I don't even really see light. Like I don't know what I see. It's a gray matter that's just blah, blah. You know it's capable of thinking, but you're just not sure. You've seen this thing in action, but it could just go out on you at any moment. And for some reason, you have to get on this ride. You can go do other things. You can go. You have a choice. You have free will. But we gotta get on this ride. We gotta see this to the end. You gotta remember. They did this to us last year. They came and they stole it from us last year. If anything, this is an opportunity to steal it back from them in front of them. And I don't want to hear we can't do it. We've done it before. We went over there. The Celtics are not unbeatable in Boston, especially this playoffs. They've lost. Could have beat them today. If Bam and Jimmy show up, we win this game easily. It's up to them. It's really it. We're beholden to these two guys, and if they just want to wake up, or they want to stay asleep, they went to sleep after Game 3 up 3-0, and they just wanted to stay in that dream of like that feeling of the glory of like being up 3-0 on somebody. They just wanted to stay there, and they did. They just stayed there, and they never showed up again. After that, it was as if like there was nothing else to like live for, dude. That's it. We've done all we can. I just don't know why. I don't know why Jimmy's chosen to just be indifferent. You know? I don't know. I don't know why he's chosen to be relaxed, to be, to let someone else take it. There's no reason for him to even want anyone else to take it. There's just no reason. He's not taking it. Even if they, you see him going and trying it, that's him wrestling with momentum. These guys are wrestling with momentum. These guys are wrestling with just that, and the will to get that ball in the basket. And for some reason, you see it in their body language. That's why the ball doesn't go in. The ball doesn't go in because it's like, oh, it's a bad shot. Of course, it's a bad shot because they're like literally their body language. They're not into it. They just can't get past it. And why are we behind it? We were ahead of it for so much. That's why I don't want to believe that this team needs to be behind the 8 ball every single fucking time. That they need to purposely give us all fucking heart attacks in order for them to be good. Like, that would just... I don't know if that would be worse than getting beat by the fucking Celtics. Because that's some, like, sadomasochistic shit, bro. That's like some shit you need therapy for. Straight up. Like, that's some sick shit. But that's some sick shit that, like, someone like mad scientist Spo would totally fucking do. Like, who knows? He probably has them fucking listening to subliminal fucking records and shit. Like, they don't even know it. And he's just filling their heads with nonsense just so he can get off on these losses and then watch him triumph in the end. Because he's sick like that. That's what Katniss thinks, too. It was a fun ride. It was a nice season. It was, I mean, it was exciting because it had all these even crazy ass fucking moments, but it was just more like, honestly, it gives me indigestion than it gives me excitement. This entire season just gave me indigestion. This entire season didn't help my hernia. It kind of made it worse. And it's just, damn. Got behind so much, dude. You get used to this fucking, like, oh, we can fall behind, we can make up for it, and it's just, that comes to bite you at some point. I know it in every sport, and right now I'm like, fuck, bro. It's gonna come back to bite these guys. That's it. We're gonna be the ones. We're gonna be the fucking ones. But never live it down. This is like losing. Like, you might as well not win a game in the season. You might as well go like 0-89. Because I feel like this garners you the same level of respect. Like, you go 0-89. And it's the same thing as like losing this kind of way. That's why I'm like, this is so crushing to an organization that has worked so hard to get to where it's at, to build a culture, to build this identity. You know, it's not easy to fucking get Bosch and Wade and LeBron and fucking go all the way with them fucking 4 times in a row. It's not easy. I don't think it just fucking happens. That ain't gonna happen anywhere else, bro. It's just, you know, I don't know who to count on. I don't know to tell you, because I guess we don't have the stars. We don't have the people. We don't have enough. You know, obviously, that's what everyone's going to say. Oh, a bunch of undrafted guys. This is as far as they can get. I don't think that's fair, dude, because these guys are not undrafted guys. These are great players. These guys are veterans. These guys are good guys. These are good players. These are some of the best players in the fucking league, man. That's why they're here. Can't pay Kyle Lowry so much. So bring in Highsmith. If you pay Cody Zeller one more time, it's game over. Okay? Because they know that they can attack when Cody Zeller's in the game. They don't fear Cody Zeller at all. Cody Zeller helps the Boston Celtics. Just trade him to the Celtics. It's the same thing. You might as well just be, you know what, we're going to forfeit the next 2 minutes and give them 10 points. When you're going to decide to put Cody Zeller in the game, because it's the same thing. We go down 10 every single time when Cody Zeller gets in the game. But you still insist on putting him in there. Why? Because you don't want to put you know what? You're a racist motherfucker. I'm gonna write an article right now. I'm gonna write a tweet right now. And I'm gonna question Spo. I think Spo is racist. The fuck no. Tell me no. Tell me no. Okay, then why isn't Yurt playing? He's been on this team long enough. He knows the plays. He has a great hook shot. He can hit a 3. And he can defend. He can defend much better than Cody Zeller. He has more offense than Cody Zeller. He hasn't been hurt. He was hurt earlier in the season, and all the talk was, well, we need to get somebody to fill in for Yurt. So that's why we brought in Dedman. That's why we had somebody else. I don't even remember who the fuck we had. We had somebody, all the young rookie guys that we brought in. We had another Robinson, I think. And what happened to him? Left him in the fucking G League. Because that's what this team loves to do. This team loves to get players that have potential and either leave them on the bench or send them to the G League. The fuck do we need them to play for? You know, we got UD. Got no room here. Yurtseven was supposed to be playing. But then in that whole midst of like, well, you didn't fucking trade for Kevin Durant, and you didn't get fucking Harden, and you didn't, who mind you, both are sitting on their asses right now at home. And both fucked up two organizations, for sure. But you all wanted them here, and because we didn't get them, and you all cried and clamored, and oh my god, that forced fucking management to make some kind of move. So they get rid of Deadman. Because Deadman fucking has a problem with somebody on the fucking sideline. Like, that hasn't happened here before. And what do you get? Oh, we'll take Cody Zeller. I'm sure he'll help. And look at where you're at now. Take Cody Zeller and say we're all going to go to dinner. And pay for his cab, pay for his Uber. Don't worry, I'll pay for you there. And you give that Uber driver $1 million. Right? And it's a Tesla. And you just make sure that he locks that shit as soon as he gets out. As soon as he gets in, okay, you drive, and then you just jump out of the car. And you make sure you set everything in automated, and you make sure that you put like this glass thing in between the passengers in the back seat and the front seat, so Cody can't come through. And you lock all the fucking doors, and you put that bitch on fucking automate, and you send that motherfucker to goddamn the ends of Canada. You send him fucking to like the wilderness, not even to Alaska, because you don't want him in U.S. territory ever again. You send his ass to like it keeps going to the North Pole, where Cody Zeller bumps into some shit and he comes out and it's like a North Pole fucking research team, you know, asking him what the fuck is he doing here, and she's disturbing the penguins. You take Cody Zeller and you strap him to one of the SpaceX fucking rockets, like not inside the rocket, like to the rocket, like to the front of the fucking rocket, so he feels the goddamn G-forces getting the fuck out of here. You take Cody Zeller and you put him on a fucking slingshot the size of a fucking building, and you send his ass to the moon. I mean, just give him like $100 million to leave. We don't gotta torture him. We don't gotta do horrible, nefarious things to him. We don't gotta. Just give him $100 million and tell him to get the fuck out of here. Dude, just take this money and go, dude. Thank you very much. I'm telling you, bro. What other reason is there for Spo not to play Yurtsevin? What other reason? Why play the white guy over the Muslim guy? I said it. The fuck you gonna do? We're going into fucking Boston Game 7. Fuck you. Answer the fucking question, Spo. Why haven't you played Yurtsevin? What's bad about Yurtsevin? Is Yurtsevin just not... Is he not good enough? Why is he on this team? Why didn't you trade Yurtsevin instead of Deadman, who has more experience? Why keep Yurtsevin and rehabilitate his ass and the ankle and spend all that time on him? Why? What do we do? What are you doing? What is he on this? What is he on this team for? Is he a babbling idiot? Is he here to get you coffee? I'm going for the most extreme fucking reason, because this is extreme fucking dire situation, bro. You're not just down three. You're not just down now. I mean, you're up against. You're not up against a wall. You're not even up against history, bro. Like I think your legacy and your job is on the line right now. This whole thing is on the line. This shit blows up like this, bro. I'm like, Pat Riley's gone. Why would you stick around? You're gonna go become fucking president. You're gonna take his job. As soon as Pat Riley's gone, you're gonna take his job. We all know this. We all know this. And then who the fuck is gonna... And then we go, gotta deal with fucking finding our coach for the next 20, 30 years and shit. Half our team gonna fucking leave because, you know, we can't afford their contracts now because, like, you know, all the underdog guys are now gonna all want to get paid because they all busted their fucking ass while Bam and fucking Butler get paid and don't do shit. And they're all gonna want to leave. They're not gonna want to stay here. Fuck you, culture. Culture only gets you so far right now. So they're gonna go fucking chase a chip with fucking LeBron, because you know LeBron next year, that motherfucker's winning. Wherever LeBron is at, that's going to the championship team. That's going to that for sure. I'm sorry, and he's not gonna leave the Lakers. You don't think LeBron was watching this game right now? You don't think LeBron has been watching our team? You don't think LeBron wants any of our guys? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? They took fucking none from us. You don't think they'll fucking come and snatch Gabe Vincent? You don't think with all your bullshit shit talking, they're not gonna come here and try and give fucking Tyler Hero an offer after we offered him we gave him a ton of fucking money? You don't think someone's gonna try and still steal him? We didn't lose tonight because Tyler Hero wasn't playing. Tyler Hero tonight would have been shitty. This was an all-around shitty performance by the team. Who knows? Maybe we would have won because it was a 1-point fucking game, and maybe. But I just think everybody was so indecisive that shit poisoned everybody. Tyler Hero would have been like, I don't know what the fuck to do now all of a sudden. I let the the ice melt, and so the condensation is just going crazy. Oh man. 1 hour and 32 minutes of just ranting fucking bullshit. Well, I can't finish this fucking shit. I'm sorry. I don't want to hit the Puffco, but I'm dying right now. This shit killed my throat. That's why I don't like to do the joints, man. Because the paper is, and this is like bad paper. This is like rice paper. This is not even fucking hemp paper, which is what you're supposed to do. When you roll joints, you want to use hemp paper from now on. You never want to use anything else. No reason to use fucking regular cigarette paper or wrapping rolling paper. That shit kills you, okay? That's why I'm like, because of the fucking paper. You just smoke paper. What do you want to do? I'm going to just play like PlanetSide and destroy everyone. That's what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll watch Game 7, but I mean, if they're down 10-15 by first quarter, which they will be, I mean, I fully expect them to fucking come out and hit like the first threes. I fully expect Boston to come out and hit like their first 3 shots, and the whole crowd's gonna go crazy, and it's gonna be like 9-4, and then they have to take a timeout, and it's gonna be like, okay, come on, we gotta try again, okay, we got it to like 9-8, and then all of a sudden, stupid Derek White or stupid Marcus Smart hits a fucking another 3, and then they go up, and they get a foul, and then 1, and then this, and then that, and then the next thing you know, they've run up 10 points on us, and timeout, and at that point we're down 16, and it's like 9 minutes left in the first. And then we gotta fight back. When we fight back, we get it to like, we get to like 24-22 or something like that, or 28-24. And that's the closest we come until they put up a fucking 30-point lead on us. I mean, I'm a Celtics fan now, right? Just like Mike Ryan last year. And that's what he did. He became a Celtics fan so he wouldn't feel the pain. And I'm just like, I don't want to feel the pain right now. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to put myself sitting there watching these people get murdered. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Same bullshit. I don't want to go see a Marvel film where it's like 2 hours of fucking animal torture and then 30 minutes of them saving the day. You don't fucking get a pass with that, James Gunn. That's some sick shit, bro. The whole fucking movie was just fucking straight up torture, bro. Like, hey, let's remember how furry animals that are super cute and we all love get fucking tortured. Here, watch it for 2 hours and cry and cry and cry and cry. Oh, look, they made it out. Everyone's happy. Ah, everyone survives. Yay! That's such an asshole thing to do. And I'm like, no, bro, I'm not going to give you a pass on that film, bro. Fuck you. I watch Quantumania 800 times, bro. And I love every single time because, I don't have to fucking watch furry animals get fucking tortured. I like furry animals. I like Rocket Raccoon. I know he went through some shit, bro. You don't gotta show me. And you're gonna tell me, well, nobody showed it. We just like conveyed it. Fuck you. I don't want to watch furry animals get tortured in Boston for a chance to go to the finals when we had a 3-0 lead on them. I'm so exhausted right now, bro. I know that like if I don't watch, I'm just gonna be sitting here doing something else, and then I'll look at like the fucking score on Twitter, and it'll be like 48-15, and I'll feel so guilty because I'll feel like I wasn't there to support the team, even in its darkest fucking moment. And this is not the darkest moment for this franchise. We're in the Eastern Conference Finals. I just got my second fucking win, bitch. Let me tell you something. You think you know pain? To all of Miami and Miami Heat fans, you think you know pain? You think you know suffering? You think this is a bad moment? You think this is the heart? This is like, oh, it's it. It's over for us. The franchise done. These guys fire everybody. Blah, 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 blah. You think this is like the worst that's ever happened to you? You see that? You know what that says? You know what that says? Huh? You know what that says? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it right there. You know what it says. You know what that says. You think you know pain? You don't know pain. You haven't existed long enough to know what pain is. My pain is older than your existence. You haven't existed longer than my pain has. So don't come to me telling me that this is bad. Don't come to me telling me that this moment is the darkest moment in this franchise, in this team. Oh, we can't get over this. Oh, going to Boston isn't going to happen. Oh, pack it in. It's over. Oh, I don't even want to watch because we're going to get slaughtered. Oh, Jason Tatum is the greatest fucking thing ever known to mankind. Really? You watch Jason Tatum and you fucking think that Jason Tatum is the greatest fucking player ever known to mankind? That say he's going to fucking take over the league? Okay, let's just hand them all the championships for the next fucking 10 years, right? Because it's Jason Tatum. And Marcus Smart. And Jaylen Brown. On a fucking hot streak. You don't know pain yet. So there's no reason to think right now that this is bad. We weren't even supposed to be here. We were supposed to be home after Atlanta. We were supposed to lose. And the Bulls, in the first quarter, we were losing. And look at how far we've come. Look how far we've made it. And we're going to just turn our backs on this team because they're just fucked, bro. It's hard to put away. You've seen how hard it is to put away a shitty team in the Knicks. You saw how hard it was to put away Milwaukee, which is the best team in the East. Which right now we know that none of that is true. That wasn't the best team in the East. This is the best team in the East. This is what it's like to put away the best team in the East. It doesn't take 4 games, no matter how quickly you get to 3. Okay? It takes 7. It'll always take 7. with these motherfuckers. It took 7 last year. It took 7 in the bubble, I remember. I'm pretty sure it was 7 in the bubble. If not fucking 6. It was a lot. It wasn't fucking 4. This is not easy. This is not something that we do in a whim. Not with this team. Not without Hero and Oladipo, that's for goddamn sure. No matter how good we've been doing. We've been running on fumes this whole fucking time, bro. But I don't want to think we're out of gas. I want to believe we have some reserves, man. We have something left. We still have moments to create. This is still our moment. This isn't the Celtics moment. There's their opportunity to invade. No, this is us showing the world that we belong here. And after this, no one will ever forget the Heat. No one will ever question the Heat's fucking, their tenacity, their toughness. Nothing. Don't tell me, oh, nobody does that already. Yeah, that's bullshit. Y'all don't respect us. Media doesn't respect us. Nobody respects us. Media and NBA don't want us to win this series. That's why the referees are just absolutely atrocious. Like, my God, it's just for the sake of the league, man. For the sake of the sport, bro. Do something, because something has changed from the time that I was a child to now. And it is, like, really fucking bad. It is abnormal what is happening with refereeing in this sport. And it's not just this sport, it's every sport, man. It's every sport. It's like it is becoming manufactured. It is becoming diluted. It is not fucking good. It is not good to allow referees to purposely control the game simply because you want more money in a fucking Game 7. And you want more higher ratings. So, hey, make sure the refs fucking call shitty-ass calls so we make sure that there's a possible Game 7. Don't tell me that shit don't happen now, bro. Don't tell me it doesn't happen anymore, man. Like, I tried my hardest to stop that fucking crazy thinking that my father has had, Because our fathers were fucking are psycho, man. The sports has made him crazy. The losing has made him crazy. Being a Jet fan has made him crazy, dude. So I don't want to think everything is a conspiracy theory, but shit, man. This is the most blatantly obvious fucking shit I've ever seen. This is like literally watching Republicans, man. Watching Republicans fucking do fucking insane shit and act like, oh, we're not doing anything bad by fucking stripping the rights of every fucking person in the fucking land and fucking, turning everybody into slaves again. Why is that bad? Why is child labor bad? Why are we allowing this to be our history? We're not. We can't. We have to see this through the end. No matter how dark and bleak it seems, no matter how tough it seems, this is where we, this year at least, shine the brightest, bro. Whenever that shit gets super dark, the darkest, this team in particular, shines the brightest in its darkest moments. So right now, fuck, this is the most insane thing I will probably say in my life. We have these fucking people exactly where we want them. Up 3-0 is not where this team operates very well. This team, we have seen, operates with their backs against the wall. Just, balls to the wall, everything fucking on the line. That's where this team functions the most. We have had the most close games. We've had the most close. We are a clutch team. It's still not a clutch moment for us. As much as we want to close it out, and as much as we want to be like, let's get this shit over, let's go, then we get to the rest, and all shit, like we don't operate that way. And we need to accept that this team it needs these moments, these tightening moments. It needs this pressure. You know, I know that diamonds are not rare anymore, but they still, to be created, they need that fucking pressure. And there's still like this thing that's wanted and desired throughout the land. So we just need that. We just gotta take this pressure, man. Fuck it. Let's go. Let's just go. Fuck it, you know? It's the worst that can happen. We lose. Who gives a shit? You know what? We lose, and guess what? In a month, 2 months, football season. The fuck do you care? 2 months. June, July, August, preseason starts. 2 months of just fucking, that'll go by like that. Your summer's gonna be gone and you're in preseason. So, it's not really that bad. We gotta see this through. We gotta run this with this, guys. You know, I'll be there. I take that back. I take it back. I'm not gonna not miss. I'm not gonna miss this game. I'm gonna be there for Game 7. I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be there rooting for these guys. I'm gonna be there with, you know, and I'm gonna be there wearing my Jimmy Butler. I took off my Jimmy Butler shirt and I put on Dragic because Jimmy Butler was having a Harvard game. I'm like, you know what, fuck Jimmy. I don't really want to deal with his ass today. And I saw Dragic in the crowd, and I'm like, that's what I needed to wear. I needed to wear my Dragic shirt because Dragic wants us there, bro. But Dragic's a little poison, bro, because he fucked over the Milwaukee Bucks, you know. So I don't know. There's something there. So I hope he doesn't show up in Boston. Or if he does show up with a Boston jersey, fuck them up. We gotta make this shit happen. We gotta make this shit happen, man. We can't let this slip. We can't let this be the end. We can't let this be the way that the history of this team is written, dude. This team is better than that. I know the world doesn't know it. I know the world doesn't want to believe it. I know the world wants to just like the prettiness of the Celtics colors and that franchise. They're like, oh, we're familiar with that. The Miami Heat's still a little too new for us, and they're a little too rough. And it comes from Miami, which is a lot of violence in Miami and a lot of like ethnic people, and we don't really like that. So we don't want to, even though it's pretty at night and we like going to the beach over there, like, and we like spending all the like money there and like leaving it dirty and stuff. We like doing that, but we don't really want them to be featured as like, you know, a prominent sports city. They're just not, you know, they're not classy enough. You don't think they're saying that? I'll be here. I don't know if I'll make another Heat Cultura, which is why I went 2 hours on this motherfucker. Because I'll be probably so fucking distraught and destroyed and hurt and depressed that I'm just like, I'm not gonna come in here and waste my time. We have a good core. I mean, this core can get us to the Eastern Conference Finals, like, no problem. So there's no reason to really get rid of this core. It's just we just gotta get rid of the dead weight of this core. Like, we have to play everybody. You can't have players on this fucking squad that don't play, or that you can't play them in a fucking playoff game. I don't believe in this, like, okay, when it gets to the playoffs, we only play 8 guys. Fuck you. Play everybody, man. In the playoffs, 8 guys is not enough. You gotta go fucking, like, everybody's gotta be ready to play. That's the beauty of the play. You gotta go deep, man. You gotta have an incredibly deep team nowadays. Like, I don't want to see dead weight like UD on this team anymore. Just giving his speeches and shit. Fucking make him a coach. Fuck you. We could have had a fucking other big man on our roster that actually we can put in there and fucking play. If you don't want to put in Yurtseven because you fucking don't feel comfortable because he's Muslim. I'm just saying. What other reason is there? Go ahead. Give me a reason. Give me the reason why you don't play Yurtseven. Tell the world and God and everybody in the universe why Yurtseven doesn't get any playing time. Because Cody Zeller is better. Oh, because Cody Zeller offers a better defensive, you know, set for us, and even though he gets murdered and he has like a fucking, you know, plus minus of minus fucking 3,225, like, you know, yeah, he offers just like defense, but even though he doesn't really, because everybody slams on his ass and makes him look like a fucking bowl of jello, you know, yeah, that's why we play him. And we just don't play Yurtseven because, you know, Tell me no. Ghost, bro, tell me no. I'm waiting. I'm fucking waiting, bro. I don't have any reason for you anymore to know why you don't play that man. So I'm gonna make up the reason for you. And as soon as this goddamn fucking thing is done, bro, I'm gonna start fucking making noise on the goddamn internet right now. And I'm gonna like, you know what? I think Spo's racist against fucking Yurtseven. I said it. Because there's no other reason to not play that man. And it's not a coincidence that he's Muslim. And you're playing a white man before him. So, let me tell you something. Spo better not fucking play Yurtseven. If he plays Yurtseven now and they win, because Yurtseven puts up like 10, 15 points and has a fucking amazing defensive game all of a sudden, like fucking Highsmith did the other night, because we've been calling for Highsmith for forever instead of fucking playing Lowry. Spo's shit. And he knows it. He bit that shit way too fucking long. He already ate Cody Zeller's dick a long time ago. And he knows he can't get out of it. And he knows that that if he does, it's that's the fucking cat. If he does, it's undermining him. He undermines himself. So why would he do that? No, he's just gonna ride Zeller and then blame it on fucking Butler, blame it on Bam for them not giving enough effort. When really, one guy, when that guy comes in there, he brings down the air and he brings down the vibe and he brings down the electricity. He brings down everybody on the team. Because everybody's got to make up for his mistakes. Everybody's got to make up for his mistakes. Butler's trying to cover him, so his guy gets free. Butler's guy gets free, so somebody else has to cover for Butler, which leaves one guy get free, which somebody else cover, and that's what ends up happening because Cody Zeller comes in there and doesn't know what the fuck he's doing still. I'm not the only one that sees this. So I know I'm fucking right, bro. If he puts in Yurtseven, I know Yurtseven's going to do a goddamn fucking hook shot at a 3. And have more points than fucking Cody Zeller has had this entire series, entire playoff run in one game. Yurtseven will crush the fucking Celtics. Like, he will add size, power, and offense that we desperately need. But Spo won't do it. Because he can't now. Because he's committed himself to Cody Zeller and his stupid fucking ass. He CULTURA. He CULTURA. He CULTURA. I am Studio Mogura. Studio MOGURA. PayPal me. Cash App me. Buy my book on Amazon. Buy my book on Barnes & Noble. Check out my blog and my comic shop. Check out my TeePublic and check out my my music playlist on Spotify. Check out my bands and check out my Bandcamp, and check out please my album. Just pre-order the album, $6 on Bandcamp. Finally I sent the fucking cover to be fixed via Spotify, so hopefully at some point that fucking single shows up on Apple Music. But please just go to Bandcamp and always support me via Bandcamp because I get the most back. I get pretty much all the money back. I don't. It's not like they take any money and shit. And you'll always get the best cover there. It's not fucking it's uncensored covers on my fucking Bandcamp, unlike Spotify, and unlike fucking unlike because TuneCore, when I go through TuneCore, they censor all my fucking covers. It's really so on Bandcamp it's uncensored. So please go there and check that out and support. Please, I need it. I don't know if I'll see you guys again, and I really appreciate those that took the time out to watch the stream and check me out. And even though I know I didn't have a lot of people, it was like, maybe it was 1-2 times that I have 100 people just kind of roll through here over time and stuff. So I really appreciate you just taking a minute just to hear me out and rant and kind of laugh at me and laugh at this whole fucking setup and shit. And I know it's fucking shitty and I know it's not like fucking perfect. But, I just do this from my apartment just because I like to watch the Heat. And I like to fucking spiel and I like to talk shit and like drive the cats crazy and drive my parents crazy, drive my sisters crazy. And all my friends aren't into basketball like I am. So I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, I really thank you for taking the time out to check me out and support. And please, anything you can give would be great, and that'll really help out a lot. I hope I see you again, man. I hope I see you after Game 7, and we are here. And You know what? I'm gonna say it, man. I am gonna see you again. This is not the last Heat Cultura. There is still at least five more Heat Culturas left, because we have this one and four more to win. And we always do a Heat Cultura when there's a win. So I don't want to see that there's no more Heat Cultura. There is gonna be another Heat Cultura. I'll see you here Monday, for sure, after the game. Fuck the Celtics. Fuck Boston. You don't want Boston to win. Boston fucking sucks, bro. Fuck those guys.